Today we'll break down 8 specific shotguns that are trending high and often backordered due to demand. Whether you're into hunting waterfowl, defending the homestead, or just appreciate the fine firearms, these shotguns have struck a chord. Let's count them down. 8. Beretta A400 series. Beretta's A400 series comprises some of the most popular semi-auto shotguns on the market, and they're especially hard to find this year. The A400 line covers variants for upland hunting, sporting clays, and hardcore waterfowl duty, like the A400 Extreme Plus. All A400 share a few key traits: a gas-operated system that Beretta calls Blink, which reliably cycles shells extremely fast. Beretta claims 4 shots in under a second, and a reputation for low recoil. Many models come with Beretta's Kickoff hydraulic recoil reducer in their stock, a feature that sets the A400 apart by noticeably softening the kick of even heavy loads. For example, the 12-gauge A400 Extreme Plus can fire 3.5-inch magnums, yet is described as one of the gentlest shooting guns in its class. It's a 7.5-pound tank that eats recoil and keeps on running in sleet, mud, or sand. 7. Mossberg 500 series. When it comes to iconic pump shotguns, Mossberg's 500 series is about as classic as it gets. Introduced in 1961, the Mossberg 500 has been produced in staggering numbers, over 12 million sold in 50-plus years, making it one of the most produced shotguns ever. Why so popular? The formula is simple: affordability, versatility, and reliability. The 500 is a 12-gauge, also available in 20-gauge and 410 bore. Pump action with dual action bars and ambidextrous top-mounted safety. It has a 2-barrel setup available, often sold as a combo with a long vent rib barrel for hunting and a short cylinder bore barrel for home defense, underscoring its do-all nature. From the field to the range, the Mossberg 500 just works. It's known to cycle everything from light target loads to stout buckshot without complaint. The design is modular. Users can swap barrels in seconds, attach a slug barrel with rifle sights for deer season, or even mount a security barrel with a breaching muzzle for tactical use. 6. Keltech KSG. The Keltech KSG is perhaps the most radical shotgun on this list. A bullpup 12-gauge pump that turned heads when it first hit the market and continues to sell out due to its unique design. Unlike traditional shotguns, the KSG's action is set to the rear, with the ejection and loading port located behind the pistol grip. This bullpup configuration gives it an 18.5-inch barrel and an overall length of only 26.1 inches, as short as legally possible without special permits. The big draw? Dual magazine tubes beneath the barrel. Each tube holds up to 7 rounds of 2 3/4 shells, or 6 of 3-inch, for a total capacity of 14 plus 1 shells ready to go. That is more than double the capacity of most standard pump shotguns, which is a game changer for home defense and range fun alike. If you like these types of videos and you would like to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe. In practice, the KSG allows the user to manually switch between the 2 mag tubes via a selector lever. This means you could load one tube with buckshot and the other with slugs or less lethal rounds, etc., and select as needed. Unparalleled flexibility. It's also fully ambidextrous. The downward ejection means left-handed shooters won't get holes in the face, and the controls are neutral. Weighing around 6.9 pounds empty, the KSG is pretty light. Though loaded up with 15 shells, it gets hefty. The build features a lot of polymer to save weight, with a steel barrel and action parts. It comes standard with top and bottom Picatinny rails, so owners often add flip-up sights, red dots, vertical foregrips, or weapon lights to customize their KSG. 5. Benelli M4 M1014. The Benelli M4 is a 12-gauge semi-auto that achieved legendary status as the U.S. Marine Corps service shotgun, designated M1014. This shotgun was designed for combat reliability above all, and it shows. Unlike Benelli's inertia guns, the M4 uses an auto-regulating gas-operated Argo system. a piston-driven action with dual stainless steel pistons just ahead of the chamber. This self-cleaning system cycles everything from light field shells to buckshot and slugs with absolute consistency. The M4's reputation is summed up well by testers. It has a well-deserved reputation for legendary reliability, and in one 2024 evaluation, the authors noted their sample ran flawlessly with no malfunctions of any type. Beyond reliability, the M4 offers features expected of a top-tier tactical shotgun. It has a one-piece aluminum receiver and a collapsible folding stock on certain models, with a pistol grip, making it compact for transport and easy to control. The standard magazine tube is 5+1, but many civilian owners install extenders to match the 7+1 capacity of the military version. It comes with adjustable ghost ring iron sights and a Picatinny rail for optics. Despite being gas-operated, the M4 is surprisingly not heavy, around 7.8 pounds, and balances well. It shoots soft for a 12-gauge, thanks to the gas system soaking up recoil, which means faster follow-up shots in a pinch. The build quality is superb. These guns were built to meet military specifications or survive nasty abuse. These are accounts of M4s in service that have fired tens of thousands of rounds with a minimal parts replacement. 4. Beretta 1301 Tactical. Beretta's 1301 Tactical is a semi-auto 12-gauge that has quickly earned a stellar reputation among law enforcement, home defenders, and competition shooters. So much so that it's often back-ordered. The 1301 is a gas-operated shotgun that uses Beretta's blink system, similar to the A400 series, giving it incredible cycling speed. It achieves this with an optimized gas piston and a short, light recoil spring, meaning the action reciprocates extremely quickly and smoothly. The 1301 Tactical typically comes with an 18.5-inch barrel, a 7+1 capacity magazine tube, and is very lightweight, around 6.4 pounds. That lightweight, along with a great recoil pad and gas operation, makes it surprisingly easy to handle and shoot rapidly. Beretta designed it with modern tactical features, an oversized charging handle and bolt release for easier manipulation under stress, an enlarged loading port for quicker reloads, even quad loading in 3-gun matches, and a Picatinny top rail for optics. The Beretta 1301 Tactical hits a sweet spot in the market. It offers nearly Benelli M4 level performance in terms of reliability and quality, but at a lower price, generally around $1,200 to $1,500, undercutting the M4, and with even faster cycling. 3. Beretta A300 Ultima series. The Beretta A300 Ultima is a relatively new entry launched in the early 2020s that has quickly become a bestseller in the shotgun world. This is Beretta's mid-tier semi-automatic 12-gauge, essentially bridging the gap between bargain guns and the high-end A400 line. The A300 Ultima is a gas-operated semi-auto with a 3-inch chamber, originally offered in-field configurations for hunting. It sports features trickled down from Beretta's pricier models, a larger charging handle and a bolt release, a wide ejection port for easy loading, and an oversized safety, all great for cold weather use or for beginners. The recoil system includes a stock cushioning device. While it's not the full kickoff hydraulic unit, the A300's recoil pad and internal spring system still do a solid job taming kick. One reason the A300 Ultima is selling like hotcakes is its variety of models. There are camouflaged versions for waterfowl or turkey hunting, a sleek walnut stocked model for upland hunters, and recently Beretta even introduced the A300 Ultima Patrol, a tactical home defense version with a shorter 19-inch barrel, 7+1 capacity, ghost ring sights, and M-lock slots for lights. This means the A300 platform covers both hunting and defensive uses. A hunter can buy an Ultima for ducks, and the same basic operating system is trusted enough for protecting the home, which speaks volumes. In terms of performance, during field tests, the A300 Ultima proved to be reliable and user-friendly. 2. Remington 870 series. The Remington 870 isn't just a shotgun, it's an institution. Introduced in 1950, the 870 has been the best-selling shotgun in history with over 13 million made. Even in 2025, this pump-action icon is selling as fast as ever. The 870 is a 12-gauge pump, also offered in other gauges, known for its smooth action and incredibly robust steel receiver. Its dual action bars ensure each pump is solid with no binding. Part of the 870's magic is its versatility. The platform has been adapted into countless variants, from the classic Wingmaster hunting models with polished blued steel and walnut furniture, to the no-frills express models for budget buyers, all the way to tactical law enforcement versions with shorter barrels and extended magazines. At its core, though, every 870 feeds and functions in the same way, reliably. One of the 870's key strengths is the aftermarket and accessory support. Need a shorter barrel for home defense? Easy swap. Want to turn your hunting 870 into a turkey gun with a specialized choke? Options abound. There are magazine tube extensions, rail mounts, different stocks, folding, pistol grip, youth size, you name it, making the 870 a Lego-like system for shotgun enthusiasts. Many folks end up owning multiple barrels for one 870 receiver, effectively getting multi-purpose use from one gun. Performance-wise, an 870 will typically hold 4+1 or 6+1 shells depending on magazine tube length, and it will feed anything you throw at it, light target to heavy buckshot, as long as you rack it with authority. The phrase runs like an 870 in shotgun circles simply means it's dependable. 1. Mossberg 590 series. Topping the list is the Mossberg 590 series, the tougher cousin of the Mossberg 500 that we discussed earlier. The 590 has become extremely popular in 2025, often selling out as soon as it hits shelves, and it's easy to see why. This 12-gauge pump was originally designed to meet military requirements. In fact, the 590, especially the 590A1 variant, was the only shotgun to pass the U.S. Armed Forces' rigorous Mil-Spec 3443 torture test in the 1980s. It subsequently saw service with the U.S. Navy and Marine Corps, among others. That lineage means the civilian 590 you buy is inherently robust. It features a heavy-walled barrel, metal trigger guard, and safety button on the A1 model, and generally comes with 8+1 capacity thanks to an extended magazine tube. It retains Mossberg's signature top-mounted safety and slide release behind the trigger guard, both very ergonomic for right or left-handed use, especially with traditional stocks. The Mossberg 590 is available in numerous configurations, all built on that battle-proven action. The 590A1 tends to have a Parkerized finish, often a bayonet lug, and options for ghost ring sights built for rough use. The standard 590 models, sometimes just called 590 security models, might have a slightly lighter barrel but still pack the same reliability and typically come with a 20-inch barrel and 9-shot total capacity. Then there are specialty offshoots that have contributed to the 590's recent popularity. For example, the Mossberg 590 Shockwave. The Shockwave, introduced a few years ago, is a 14-inch barreled, non-NFA firearm version of the 590 with a bird's head grip.